And welcome to another audio English StarCraft commentary. This is Astro SC bringing you another game, and this is the Winners League Finals. That's right, the Winners League Finals. This game featuring Jeadong versus Effort as ZVZ, which we've seen actually not too far in the past. And again, probably don't need to go over the history of these two, but Jeadong obviously a monster when it comes to ZVZ. Statistically and in actual play. Effort also very strong in ZVZ. I would definitely count him. I would say at least the top three. The only other player I would think would maybe nudge him out slightly, maybe is Luxury in practice. Apparently Luxury is just as good as Jeadong in practice, but we haven't really seen that come out in the actual competitive games yet. But yes, this is ZVZ, Jeadong in the top right, and Effort in the bottom left position. This is actually formerly, well, Lake Oz, formerly, now I guess it's called HwaSeung Oz, versus CJ Entus. And this is the, like I said, the finals of the Winners League. Both these teams very good, obviously making it through. Actually, Jeadong's team not allowing him to play in the All-Star race battle to, I guess, save him for these couple matchups. Now, not much to say for action right now. Both players scouting in the wrong directions. It's just standard scouting. Usually, players will scout first in the clockwise positions, so sending their overlords in the opposite directions. I believe Jeadong just went for a 9 pool, which is quite interesting. Most of the ZVZs I've seen end up what Effort's doing, going down for that ore pool and then taking the gas. So Jeadong a little behind on that gas. We'll see if that affects anything. But again, both on a still rather standard. Still haven't scouted each other, but most CVCs I've seen recently, I don't know. I still have to make my name up about that. Whoa, Jeadong going for an expansion here. This is interesting. This could be for an interesting bout. But I think both. Yes, I believe. I don't really like this view. Can't really tell what's going on, but I believe both players have put an expansion down. So, trying to get that economy going, and then go for the lair. And Mutilus, as we often see, we always see. Well, most of the games I've seen so far have been Mutilus, and that's why a lot of players, a lot of individuals, I guess I should say, don't really like ZVZ because it's really slightly boring. Most strategies are the same. You get some links for the early pressure, and then you see both players producing the links, and they move into the Mutalisks and do a Mutilink combo, and then it just comes down to better micro, really. I rather PvP or TVT because I guess it comes down to what you like seeing being micro the best, and I like seeing the Shadow Reaver micro over Mutalisk micro, but I guess that's just personal opinion. I guess ZVZ just kind of have to grow on me a bit. But yeah, we see Jeadong sending down these Zerglings. I believe. Yes, I believe Effort outnumbers Lings there by like 1 Ling, but now you see Effort kind of pressuring him back. Effort's Ling kind of get caught out of position, but Jeadong's still trying to put some really pressure on with 2 Lings that snuck by, and Effort pushing him back into his base with the rest of his Ling force. So, he manages to sneak a couple Lings by. He's going to get a good scout off here, see what's going on. See that Jeadong, Effort does have his lair started. Oh, did he get it? Yes, he did. He got a drone kill there, so definitely worth it. And Jeadong trying to micro his Ling around to maybe try and get one more drone kill. And there's up for Effort. They haven't shown Jeadong's base in a bit, so I'm not sure where he is exactly. I'm sure he's not too far behind. And the Ling goes down to a drone. So yes, both players having their Spire down, and I think Jeadong might have been a little bit late on his, but we'll see. Yeah, Jeadong is definitely later on his Spire, so let's see if that Wow, Effort has quite a bit of lings there incoming, and he will be getting his mutas out before Jeadong. So we'll see what happens here. And Effort's still pumping out lings like a madman. He just doesn't stop. And well, I guess both players pumping out lings, trying to put on that, once in ZVZ, once the players get really pushed back in their base and you can bring your mutas over, it's very hard to push yourself out of that situation, since the map, they are cross map positions, so it takes them a while to get their mutas over. So if you can get that buffer time to get those mutalists over to your opponent's base and just keep pumping mutas and Scourge and lings over, then you can kind of keep your, it's almost like a contain, but not really. For all intents and purposes, I guess you could say this contain. And Effort's going to get a ling by here, which is very good. He's going to see kind of what's going on. I doubt he's expecting anything different, but trying to get a drone kill. Drones scare the Zergling off. I love seeing that because it's just so strange. These very insect-based Zerglings taking down these big flabby and, you know, not fishes at all drones, but then the Zergling gets scared away because of the sheer number. It's like I don't know. It's like a tiger running after a cow, and then all the cows come together and chase him away. Kind of funny. Anyways, fans obviously cheering on the team, and Jeadong trying to get a drone kill here. He might actually saves his drone with his mutas popping out. So again, both players playing very standard builds for ZVZ, both mining gas from their expansions. I guess Effort's just trying to build up an army here before he can move in, and Jeadong does have quite a bit of mutalists out now, so Effort wasn't that far ahead, not significantly far ahead to really put any kind of early pressure on. Jeadong's going to pick up a couple links here while he can. And then we'll see how these mutalists go. Both players haven't produced any Scourge, and just going to try and push into each other's base, and maybe it's really going to come down to a micro battle. And honestly, I'm not sure which player would be better in a micro battle. The last game I seen between these two, Jeadong did come out ahead, and I do believe it was from his superior micro. Now, Effort's sneaking some Zerglings in here. I'm gonna get a little bit of a scout off. Some fangirls there. Probably for Jeadong. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Effort's looks. He's kind of strange looking. Whatever. Not judging, just sort of. And there's 2 Scourges out for, well, 4 Scourges out for Effort. So we'll see if he'll be able to kind of support his mutas against Jeadong's. And still, it's strange that none of these. Usually, one of the players will at least get aggressive and put some pressure on. But seems like both players are building up their armies, and there's going to be inevitably a huge confrontation, and that will probably decide the game. Both players at least have one full control group of mutas there, at least. Has to be. You can tell how many mutalists roughly each player has by the shadow on the ground. The mutalists make. Korean girls are hilarious, always hiding their faces. But yeah. So Effort is moving out a load of Scourge there, just waiting for him to spot those mutas, and he'll send those Scourge in probably.